Ladies and gentlemen, if I were to tell you that during the Senate impeachment trial that Mitt Romney and Lisa Murkowski and Susan Collins would defend President Trump, would vote alongside President Trump or Mitch McConnell 11 times to protect the president, what would you say? If I told you that Jerry Nadler and Mitt Romney would force these people, including Jerry Nadler and Adam Schiff. If I told you Jerry Nadler and Adam Schiff would actually force Mitt Romney, of all people, to side with and defend President Trump and unite around the presidency, what would you say? Democrats are so inept. They're so incompetent at fabricating their own nonsense. This charade about a phone call. They have these neuroses regarding election interference. The election interference always points to their own corruption, whether it's Biden's overt conflicts of interest and almost certain corruption, or the DNC emails that showed Debbie Wasserman Schultz was forced to resign. I like President Trump who fights, not Bernie Sanders who rolls over. And then he's so Bernie Sanders, bless his heart, God bless him. He's a noble human being, but what he's done. His political campaign is so weak, it's being derailed by gossip and hearsay. Elizabeth Warren made up everything. It took only a fabricated quote to derail Bernie's campaign. He couldn't even endorse a pundit. He endorsed a pundit and then unendorsed the pundit. What do I do? The guy, I can go on forever. I like Trump fights. Record low unemployment. 5 million people lifted out of poverty. That's a fact. Over 5 million. And 6 million jobs created in 3 years compared to 8.9 million in 8 years with President Obama. Household median income is up. Wages are rising. GDP is better than President Obama's GDP. So we can go on forever. Record low Black and Latino unemployment. Record low unemployment for Hispanic and Latino men. Record low Black and Latino unemployment. The unemployment rate for Hispanic and Latino men is below the national average. But here's a USA Today article. GOP says Nadler may have alienated senators during impeachment trial. Yeah, you think? You think? By the way, really quickly, there's a great business run by veterans. Really, really wonderful people. And I'm just doing this. They're not sponsoring the channel, but I'm doing this because I love their concept, and it's a great company, and they emailed me, and it's called Hero Soap Company, and it's herosoapcompany.com. It's great. All of these wonderful, amazing soaps and fragrances, and there's gear you can buy, merchandise. The merchandise is great. I might get this long sleeve T-shirt right here. They have a great concept, great company. They sell some really amazing soaps. So if you don't want to smell like Jerry Nadler or Schiff or the intelligence operative, and you just want to smell amazing and feel amazing, there's some good stuff here. There's some really good stuff here. So check it out. They're not technically a sponsor or anything. I'm just doing this because I think that they have a wonderful concept. They're really wonderful. They're veterans, and it's called herosoapcompany.com. So check it out. And they also they donate to the following Wounded Warrior Project, Gary Sinise Foundation. This is great. Oh, this is great. So a portion of the proceeds are going to go to the Wounded Warrior Project, which is really amazing, and the Gary Sinise Foundation. So definitely check it out. The soaps are amazing. The gear is fantastic also. But their soaps, their scrubs can make you, really feel great. Let freedom clean. I love that. And they also have a video that's pretty awesome too. So check it out. Check it out. herosoapcompany.com. That is herosoapcompany.com. Great concept, great company. Give them a try. So GOP says Nadler may have alienated senators during impeachment trial. Washington, senators in both parties voiced concerns over the fiery rhetoric used by both House prosecutors and President's counsel, and the possibility that the remarks had turned off key moderate Republicans who will decide whether new witnesses are heard from during President Donald Trump's impeachment trial. One of those key moderates, Lisa Murkowski, told reporters she was offended. She was offended by Jerry Nadler's remarks Tuesday evening after he accused the president's defense team. Defense team of lying and said senators would be complicit in a cover-up if they prevented calls to hear John Bolton, Trump's former national security advisor. How can you have a cover-up when you haven't even proven why you need John Bolton? So there's no direct evidence that Trump, this is what Democrats don't get. Okay? This is what none of them get. And anyone on social media defending Democrats during impeachment, they don't get this. Okay? You even see people, this is hilarious. You even see like people supporting Bernie Sanders or people like who shouldn't be defending this nonsense because it goes right back to them. And then they complain about corporate media. Corporate media has been using gossip, hearsay, to go after Trump with the dossier, with this impeachment, where you have a whole bunch of disgruntled diplomats. Then the corporate media goes after them, and they're like, oh my God, it's corporate media. No, you were part of corporate media if you're on the left. If you're on the left and you're focusing your life on Trump, you're part of that corporate media, so don't complain about it. Don't complain about it when hearsay and gossip and innuendo takes down Bernie's campaign. And by the way, it's going to be Clinton anyway in 2020. Clinton's going to be a nominee. It ain't going to be Biden. But they haven't. Okay, Bill Clinton, I just want to tell you, I actually did have relations. And, well, what can I tell you? What happened in the Oval Office stays in the Oval Office. You know what I did there with the whole Las Vegas thing? I need a patent or a copyright that. What happens in the Oval Office stays in the Oval Office. What's up? I love it. He actually did engage in specific acts within the Oval Office. That happened. Then he lied under oath. Then he obstructed justice. 2 crimes linked to legal statutes. Richard Nixon, there was a break-in that his campaign was a part of. He might not have known directly of the break-in, but once he found out about it, he then covered it up. The predicate crime was the actual break-in. Okay, something took place for Nixon to then cover up and engage in obstruction of justice, okay, which is a crime. Okay, nothing took place with Trump. They say that he withheld military assistance. That in and of itself is not a problem. President Obama did that, and no, Adam Schiff is wrong. He did not consult Congress. President Obama did that, and there's a Daily Beast article. Daily Beast, Congress. Sorry, Daily Beast. So, here, Daily Beast. Obama administration secretly suspended military aid to Egypt. The White House has quietly suspended military aid to Egypt. This is the Daily Beast. Okay, August 19, 2013. Secretly, quietly means he did not inform Congress, nor did he get congressional approval. The money to Egypt was already approved. He unilaterally withholded and withdrew the money. So, halted, I should say. He unilaterally withdrew. He withheld, sorry. He unilaterally withdrew the money. Okay? No allegations, no impeachment there. It's not a crime to withhold military assistance. The notion that he is looking a year and a half into the future, the call was like in the middle of 2019. No, he's not looking into November of 2020 because he's going after Biden. He doesn't care about Biden. He knows Clinton's going to be the nominee. So the whole thing is nonsense. There's no direct evidence. There's a 538 article and there's an Associated Press article below stating that there's no direct evidence that Trump withheld military assistance. Also, there's no crime that's listed. So there's no actual. They're impeaching Trump on what they think he would do if they were in his position with his personality that they've created in their minds. When Trump tweets, they create this world like, oh my God, everything was so much better when President Obama was drinking Flint water and engaging in a failed NATO intervention to actually obliterate a country in Africa, Libya, where there's now people are being bought and sold because of President Obama's foreign policy. Things are so much better. At least we didn't have the arrogant tweets. Democrats are like devoid of any moral compass. Their moral compass, they crave the only thing, like if you've lost friends, the only thing is that political power is being taken from them. That's it. They don't care. It's not about fair play, because what's good for them is not good for Trump. Okay? When Clinton is investigated, there's immunity deals left and right. FBI even signed agreements saying they wouldn't look at Clinton Foundation emails. The Justice Department as well. I mean, where were the agreements with Manafort and Trump and everyone around Trump? I mean, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. People didn't get immunity. They got 30 plus people caught up in process crimes. I mean, process crimes. So, the issue here is that they have implicated everyone in a cover-up of something that never happened. Now, you have Lisa Murkowski and Susan Collins and Mitt Romney, and Mitt Romney is the good Republican. Mitt Romney is the good Republican. Oh, my goodness. Let's look at how good Mitt Romney is. Dog, roof rack. So, the Mitt Romney dog incident. Mitt Romney's dog on the car roof story still proves to be. Okay, so here you have this unbelievable, my God, this poor Irish setter. It happened more than a quarter century ago at the start of the Romney family summer vacation. But the tale of Seamus, the Irish setter who got sick while riding 12 hours on the roof of Mitt Romney's station wagon. Who puts a dog on the roof of the car for 12 hours? Who does that? Oh, that's right, the good Republican, Mitt Romney. When you have the good Republican who puts his dog on his car for 12 hours, the roof of his car for 12 hours, when you have Mitt Romney saying, yeah, I'm going to side with Trump, you know that Democrats have messed up, that Jerry Nadler and Adam Schiff. Trump is a genius. He fights back so hard that they actually just end up helping him. Give me your thoughts below. This is really unbelievable. Jerry Nadler and Adam Schiff have made Mitt Romney defend Trump. And that's 11 times all of these Republicans voted alongside McConnell and Trump, or McConnell to defend Trump, to withhold documents and prevent witnesses. Because guess what? You don't need witnesses or documents if you have not proven that a quid pro quo took place. The only quid pro quo that actually took place, because President Zelensky stated there was no quid pro quo. The only quid pro quo that actually took place was Biden saying that Ukraine wouldn't get $1 billion in loan guarantees. That's the only quid pro quo. So Democrats have to defend regarding that. They have to defend Biden. Republicans don't have to defend Trump. They don't have to give any evidence because there's nothing that took place. He's not afraid of Biden. Just because Biden's ahead of Amy Klobuchar doesn't mean that he's the front runner. Clinton's going to be nominee. Trump knows this. And I'm the only person on the planet telling you that's going to happen. It will happen. Eventually, a day before Super Tuesday, a day before the convention, the only chance they have at defeating Trump, the only chance is Clinton. Give me your thoughts below. Check out H.A. Goodman's other channel. There will be a segment right now after this segment on H.A. Goodman's other channel. Get it to 15,000 subs. We're almost there. Get it to 20,000 subs also. Thank you so very, very much. Give me your thoughts below. They have actually, Jerry Nadler has done, let's put it this way, Jerry Nadler and Adam Schiff have done a better job defending Trump than Paul Ryan. Give me your thoughts.